prior to that, prior to you making this move, talk about the money situation, right? Obviously you're in a downturn, and then talk about why you're in it in the money situation. So talk about that aspect of it.
Yeah. So literally, like I said, there's ups and downs in there. So, for a long stretch in the ups, I'm doing, $1,200 to $1,500 a week, which for us at the time was really great. I mean, even now it's still good.
Yep.
The only thing is when it got to the down times, that was pushing more $800 and things like that. So at that point, it was just it was tighter. There was some things that had to happen as far as doctor visits with with my wife and things like that. So it just kind of really, when it rains, it pours. So there were things that were piling up that really, it kind of, okay, I got to make a pivot here because right now there's more things that are happening. And yes, we're able to get by, but, you just kind of don't want to just get by all your life and things like that. You kind of really want to be able to do things and not have that really way in the back of your mind or keeping you up at night and things like that. So that's really where that was. And so what else? Did I answer the question? What
you did.
That's kind of where it was.
Yeah,
that's kind of where it was there.
Yeah. So the way how I think about it, right, is okay. Good weeks. Obviously you're doing. Let's just put it at $1,000 a week, right? So that's $4,000 a month. Times 12. So that's just shy of $50,000 a year. But that's a good living, right? And if you think about this. In a short amount of time, within a matter of, some, let's just say 2 months. Let's just push it out there, right? Because your situation was less than 2 months, but in a short turnaround, you're going from, some of your best weeks, which is, getting you to around the 40,000, 50,000 mark into what are you doing now, Trey? Think about it. So, and talk about if you were to hit your targets, what number could you potentially do by end of 2023?
Yeah, Antoine, it's really, right now, it's really crazy. I can't really even believe it, to be honest. But obviously, the money is hitting the account, so I can't believe it. But it's, to go literally in a matter of months, man, now at this point, over 20-something thousand dollars a month outside of my job's check, outside of my wife's check, just really, if you include that, February, we pushed right at $30,000, but, it's all still considered in the tech industry, but that's some weeks, it's, you might have like a little 12, you might have 12,000. Some weeks it might be 4,000. But on average it's right around like $8,000 a week. It's going to slow down here shortly because I'm doing some, right now, I know y'all see my background. It's pretty bare. It's pretty mid, right? But I'm working on building something out. So I haven't been able to really do a lot of work, but it's for a short period of time and we'll ramp back up for sure. But right now, that's really where we're pacing at right now. And it's really unbelievable. I can't believe it.
Holy guys, think about that. Think about what Trey just said. In his prior to moving over to tech sales, he mentioned, let's just say a good week is for $1,000 a week. Let's just stretch it. Let's just put it at $1,500, right? So let's just say $6,000 a month. That's a good month prior to getting into tech sales. Now he's saying that he's doing $20,000, $30,000 a month, guys. $30,000 a month. A combination of his W-2 job. And tell people, Trey, what is the other combination of, if you don't mind sharing? What's up, Ladder Climbers? This is Antoine Wade. I wanted to interrupt this video to talk to you guys about Course Careers. Course Careers is the place that you guys need to go if you have a high interest into tech sales. They will help you gain the skills that you need so that you can enter the tech sales world to make a whole bunch of money. Tech sales salaries early on is about $60,000, guys. That's a good salary. And with OTEs, you can make anywhere from $85,000 to $90,000. If you have an interest in tech sales, check out Course Careers, link in the description. And don't forget to use Antoine50 so that you can get a $50 discount off of Course Careers. See you guys in tech sales.
Yeah, no, it's on track this year. It should be around 70,000.
Wow. And tell folks too, Trey, like if you think about the piece that I want you to talk about is you have the W-2. So you're in, tech sales, that's, $70,000, right? That's already surpassing what you were making before, right? In a given month. And that's just for you. So that piece is covered. But now, you're thinking about $70,000 a year. Where is that other extra income coming in from? Tell people about like how tech sales has opened you up to another world that allows for you to make even additional money outside of your W-2.
Yeah, so I knew that this world was out there, but I didn't understand how it worked. And the world we're talking about is content creation and just really the creator economy. It is real. And, I told my story, but it was more in the instance of, hey, this is what I did. This is what I'm doing. It's not, hey, this is what you should be doing. This is, you need to do this. No, hey, this is what I did. This is what I'm doing. If you want to do it, this is how it can, be done. And with that, really hundreds, at this point, probably thousands of people have come across me and really, ask me questions and things like that. But with that comes the opportunities to make a large amount of money outside of your W-2. And so that's really what I've been doing. It's really, service to many leads to greatness, and just servicing people and helping them make a decision to kind of do what I did is also helping a lot.
I love it. I absolutely love it, because this is something that I talk about often on, to my Patreon group, right? Is, you're going to get to a point where things are going to start to open up. The world is going to become a little bit different. And it was tech sales that allowed for it to happen for me, right? Because prior to tech sales, I was on just a path of, somewhat of an engineering background. And, I want to work, and I want to probably like you work the 30 years and, just make a good amount of money, right? W-2, retirement, that was everything for me. And then I went into tech sales. And I was like you, Trey, and I said, you know what? I want to document my journey, or I want to take people along the journey with me of my career, because I felt like I was coaching and giving back all the time and helping people to elevate. And myself, I'm elevating relatively fast. I'm like, how can I share this with other people? Which is the reason why this channel exists today, right? Of me being able to tell the stories, the success stories of yourself, myself, others that are part of the larger group, and share that with individuals to, give them guidance on what it is that's actually out there, the exposure piece of it, right? Exposure leads to a lot, in any community, and in a household. If you are exposed to things, it's going to help you to grow within your life. And one of the things that I wanted to document was my journey in my career. And I see that you are doing the exact same thing. And you're noticing by being in tech sales, you are able to document your journey, and other people are able to follow along that journey with you. And with that, you can also serve these people along the way. Therefore, diversifying your income streams. Therefore, diversifying the learnings that you get and who you're able to share it to. Therefore, allowing for you to meet new people and to grow within your life, within your professional career as well too, which ultimately has a dollar number to it. And as you can see, guys, Trey has entered the content space. check out his YouTube channel, Tech Bag Trade. And he's documenting his journey as he's entered into tech sales. And in that journey, he's talking about the roles that he's had, what he's learning, how you can do the exact same thing, giving you guys the blueprint in order for you to ultimately make the money that you want to make within your life. I'm like going from, $6,000 a month to $30,000 a month. That's a significant jump. And when you make that sort of a jump, it changes your life. In trade, that's what I want to talk about now. Right? Now,